हेलो गाइज, हामी चाहिँ फाइनली यो ब्ल्याङ्क कार्ड स्प्रिङ केपमा आइसकेका छौँ। जाँदैछौँ केपमा चाहिँ अब के कस्तो हुन्छ थाहा छैन। त्यहाँ गएपछि हामी पनि नयाँ हामी पनि हाम्रो पनि फर्स्ट टाइम एक्सपिरियन्स हो होइन। अब तपाईँहरूलाई त्यहीँ गएपछि सबै कुराहरू देखाउनेछु। गाइज यो चाहिँ हाम्रो यो ब्ल्याङ्क चार्ट स्प्रिङ केपको चाहिँ भिजिटर सेन्टर हो। अगाडि केप त यो चाहिँ सुम्पुर वाइल्ड बोर ल गाइज। अब यहाँ चाहिँ होइन यो चाहिँ भिजिटर सेन्टर हो। भिजिटर सेन्टरमा तपाईँले बुकहरू पनि किन्न सक्नुहुन्छ। ओजाक हिस्ट्रीको बारेमा बुकहरू सबै राखिदिएको रहेछ। यो सेलको लागि हो। यहाँ कपहरू सबै छ, टी सर्टदेखि लिएर। के रहेछ सुजन यो स्टोन ए ब्लू ए सबै जेम्सहरू रहेछ। फ्रीमा हो यो 195। हेलो गाइज, मैले तपाईँहरूलाई एउटा कुरा भन्नै बिर्सेँ नि। यो हाम्रो टिकट चाहिँ होइन, टिकट चाहिँ यस्तो हुन्छ है। टिकट चाहिँ यो हाम्रो ब्ल्याङ्क कार्ड स्प्रिङ केपभित्र जाने टिकट हो। यसमा सबै टाइमहरू लेखेको हुन्छ अनि आफ्नो अरू के हुन्छ
QR कोड
फर रिसेल एडमिट ल जे होस् यो टाइम लेखेको हुन्छ। अनि हामीहरू चाहिँ मुनि गएर हामी आज केप हेर्न जान्छौँ अनि तपाईँहरूलाई हामी देखाउँछौँ नि है त। ल गाइज, हामीहरू चाहिँ अब भित्र लिफ्टमा चढ्न जाँदैछौँ। हाम्रो 1 o'clock-को हाम्रो टाइमिङ थियो होइन। अब हामी लिफ्टबाट तल जानुपर्ने रहेछ। Good afternoon. Hello.
Yeah. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
There we go. So my name is Becky, and I'm going to be your guide today. And we're so happy that you guys have chosen to come to Blanchard Springs. Most of you are on spring break. So there are 3 really big rules that we need to talk about to go into the cave. The first 2 have to do with our cave wildlife. We have over 120 different documented species of living organisms in the cave. And sometimes we see none. And you think, they just lie, they're not really here. They are. They hate our lights. They run from our lights. Some of them only live in a part of the cave that we're not going to tour through today. But they are there. So we're always on the lookout. If we can find anything to show off to you, we will. All right? Because of our wildlife, 2 big rules. No eating or drinking anything inside of the cave. Now, infants we will let have a bottle or nurse. And if there is a medical reason, like you need to consume something in the cave, Miss Sherry, who checked you in, is going to be at the back of the tour. And guys, if you need any help, please step back and visit with her. She can help you with that. She has the magical power on this tour, but if you needed to come out early, she could bring you out early. I stay with the group and get us out to the bus at the end of the tour. Also, no tobacco use, no chewing, dipping, smoking, or vaping, and that includes our bus ride on the way back. Now, this rule has nothing to do with the wildlife, it has to do with the cave. Please don't touch the cave. We have an active, growing cave. You're going to see a beautiful, pristine cave. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that everybody who beat you here has taken really good care of it. So if you leave behind that oily fingerprint on a formation, that water will go right out around and stunt that formation's growth. It'll cause it to look dry and chalky and discolored. So please don't touch the cave. I have 2 really big hints for you. Number 1, it feels like a cold, wet rock. So see, there you go. Now you don't have to touch, right? And at the first seats, I'm going to pass around a piece of calcite. That's what all the formations are made from, so that you can actually feel what that's going to be like, okay? Now, here's 2 safety tips. We don't let you ride the little ones on your shoulders for safety, and we don't want you to step up on that little 6-inch rock ledge that's on either side of the trail. It's wet and slick, and we don't want you falling off and getting hurt on tour, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, half of us are going to go with Miss Sherry in this elevator, and half are going to come with me, and if we can't get everybody in, she'll come back and get a third group.
Get cozy.
It's gonna be cold.
4 ups on that. Get 2.
You're okay, bud.
Sit.
Everybody okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we're good, Sherry. All right,
अहिले हामी यो ब्ल्याङ्क कार्ड स्प्रिङ क्याराभेनको एलिभेटर चढेर होइन अन्डरग्राउन्ड एरियामा आइपुगिसकेका छौँ। हाम्रो गाइडले भनेअनुसार चाहिँ अहिले हामी जमिनबाट 216 फिट तल छौँ, जुन चाहिँ 12 तल्ले घर बराबरको रहेको छ। गयो नि सबजना,
म हनुमान से सब पार
उठायो
पिछा जाँदैन म अलि
लाग्दैन, यस्तो केसमा चाहिँ लाग्दैन।
See on tour today is that column, 65 feet. Now that is not the tallest formation in our cave. That's in another place that we don't tour through right now. But that's the biggest one you'll see on this tour. So let me tell you just a little bit about our cave, and then we're going to get up and move. We have 3 levels of cave here at Blanchard. You are in the uppermost level. This is the oldest part of our cave. It was the first to be carved out by water, and it has had the longest time to be so beautifully decorated. But out of the 3 levels of cave, it was the last one to be discovered. As far as we know, no human eyes seen any of this until 1963. Now, the middle and lower part of our cave we toured through as well, but only during the summer, from Memorial Weekend through Labor Day, because on that very bottom level is where our bats hibernate. This January, we had about 400,000 down there hibernating, and they won't all leave until close to the end of April, when there are enough insects to eat outside. You see, the average adult bat is going to eat up to 3,000 night-flying insects every single night. So if you guys don't like mosquitoes and gnats and moths, you love bats, because that's their principal food. So when there's enough insects outside, they'll all clear out the cave, and that allows us to go down there and get ready for that summer tour. So come back and do that one with us. Now, it does have about 700 stair steps, so it is not for everybody. Not everybody wants to do it. And make sure you get your reservations on recreation.gov, because that one sells out almost every day. So guys, we really have no idea who the first people was in the bottom of our cave. Before 1966, the only way to get in and out of our cave was what we call the natural entrance. That is a 90-foot descent into the cave. Very difficult. So not a lot of people did it. But we do know a few people in modern times who went in. Roger Bottoms, Hugh Shell, Hale Bryant, all from Arkansas. They came in a lot, and they would bring big groups in when they would come. And girls, we were not left out. Faye Bryant, Hale's wife, and Jean Ford, her friend, came in the cave a lot with those guys. And so we were in on some of that exploring as well. So they really mapped out that bottom part of our cave. In 1963, they always came into this great big room, and they came in at the bottom looking 100 foot up at a wall. And they tried many times to get up and down that wall and failed. Well, finally in 1963, they found a passage to get up there. And when they got up there, the wall and the ceiling did not quite meet. They traveled across a fairly dangerous ledge, through 20 to 25 feet of pretty narrow tunnel, and they came out right over there. Now you're going to see a blue light two places, one here and one right around the curve. Those are connected spaces. It goes down about 25 feet and then 100 feet straight down to the floor. They had carbide lights. Well, guys, this is the tallest cave curtains in our cave system. This is 55 feet tall. That is about what a 5-story building would look like outside. And over here is what our tour is named for. This is the dripstone. Water hits on that piece of calcite all the time. And that water pools up down here in rim stone dams. When water spills over the top, it leaves more calcite behind and causes them to grow taller. Now, if you look up, you'll see where that water is coming from. And I'm also going to highlight the dominant joint in the room. I want you to notice that that column is growing under it, and so are these taller stalagmites. They're growing in a row directly.
अब चाहिँ हामी यो केभकै सबैभन्दा लोएस्ट पोइन्ट जुन चाहिँ 240 फिटको रहेको छ त्यहाँ हामी जाँदैछौँ है त गाइज। ल लेट्स गो।
Chases those acorns, and there's all of those acorns. A muddy mess up there after a rain. So that was one reason. And number two, the Forest Service wanted to make this path accessible to most people. Can you imagine how many steps it would take if we had done that path up and over? There's 700 stair steps on that other summer tour, and a lot of people can't do that one because... Now there's two things I want to point out to you as we make our way out. First of all, that is not calcite. Does anybody know what that is? I heard guano. So that's right. Guano is the fancy way of saying that food. We're going to see a lot of guano in the next room. Okay? You know what that tells us? That for hundreds of years, bats hung upside down by the thousands, sprayed their urine up on the ceiling, and their poop falls to the floor. As we walk out, I want you to see some of the most delicate formations in the cave. And those are helictites. Now guys, they grow in an abnormal pattern, usually because of the airflow in the room. They can look like curly fries. They might look like atypical deer antlers. So there's really not a certain pattern by which they form. Y'all, you could get over there and you could take a finger and a thumb and snap every one of those right off the wall. So they are very delicate. The middle, and it lays that calcite down in a ring, and it will continue to grow longer. Now eventually those tips can plug up, and that's when they look more like a carrot, and we call them a stalactite. I also want you to notice the dominant joint in this room. You remember I pointed it out to you in the other one? You might have noticed it all the way down through this room. This side of the room has a lower ceiling than this side.
अब हामी चाहिँ ब्याक टु टिचर सेन्टर जाँदैछौँ बस यो केपबाट बाहिर निस्केपछि चाहिँ हामीहरूलाई यो बसमा लिएर जाँदैछौँ हामी ब्याक टु टिचर सेन्टर
Pretty cool.
And the lizard, cave lizard.
Pretty nice if we could have seen them out
They were cool on some of the
भगवान् प्रणाली है त्यही त कति ठुलो रहेछ यार केप त यो सबै केप पो रहेछ हेर्नु नि यो के अरे घर यो डाँडा
So is this Yeah, that's the exit to Bluff. Make sure you go see that. We've got maps at the front desk if you feel like you need one. On behalf of the U.S. Forest Service, thank you guys so much for coming today.
थ्याङ्क यू हेलो गाइज ल फाइनली अब हाम्रो आजको दिनभरिको यात्रा अब यहीँ समाप्त हुँदैछ होइन अब हामी त्यो के अरे ब्ल्याङ्क कार्ड स्प्रिङ केप पनि गयौँ होइन त्यसपछि यहाँ यो नजिकै रहेछ जम्मा 4 मिनट्स ड्राइभमा यहाँ पनि आएर हामीले हेऱ्यौँ एक्सप्लोर गऱ्यौँ त्यो रमाइलो रहेछ ठाउँ वाटरफल यहाँबाट वाटरफल हुँदो रहेछ यहीँ नजिकै ल गाइज अब हाम्रो यति जेलसम्म हाम्रो भ्लग हेरेर तपाईँले साथ दिनुभएकोमा धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद आउने दिनमा पनि यसरी नै माया गरिदिने गर्नुहोला र साथ सपोर्ट गर्दै जानुहोला ल यति भन्दै आजको भ्लग टु सब्सक्राइब प्लिज लाइक सेयर एन्ड सब्सक्राइब टु माई च्यानल इज ट्राभल टेल्स विथ अनुप ल तिम्रो के छ यसमा ल भन्नुपर्ने कुरा भनिदेऊ त 2 शब्द
Guys, you have worked hard.
ल गाइस यति नै भन्दै आजको भ्लग यहीँ म इन्ड गर्न चाहन्छु ल फेरि पनि अर्को नयाँ भ्लगमा नयाँ ठाउँमा गएर
Thank you guys. See you again.
तपाईँहरूलाई म नयाँ ठाउँको एक्सप्लोर गर्नेछु ल थ्याङ्क यू सो मच गाइस ल सी यु अन नेक्स्ट भ्लग बाई बाई